Let's get straight to the point. If you need to remove the baseboards and planned on keeping them, mark the baseboards. This will be a lifesaver. To avoid damaging the drywall, score the baseboards with a utility knife. When removing the baseboards, go slowly. Paint and caulk could still be connecting the baseboards to the wall. Lucky me, my new baseboards will cover the minor spots because of the height I chose. After laying the planks, I like to separate the planks for better placement during the installation. You don't want to have 5 of the exact same planks right next to each other. This can be very tedious, but also very necessary in my opinion. Start at the top left-hand corner of the room. Note to self, it's all a pattern. Row 1, row 2, and row 3, the 3 major rows to follow. I start my first row with 1 full plank, my second row was half of a full plank, and my third row was 1/4 of a full plank. Once all the planks have been sorted and inspected, it's time to clean. I can't afford to go cut crazy, so I cut as I go. If the last plank of a row is salvageable, keep it. You can start another row with it. To ensure the cut side goes against the wall, always flip the plank when measuring for your cuts. If both the left and right ends of the plank are cut, it's not salvageable, trash it. But hey Steph, what are these black things on the floor? I'm glad you asked. These are called spacers. When installing planks, you want to leave a 1/4 inch gap from the wall to the plank. This allows the planks to expand. I like to keep spacers along the wall, and this makes it easier for me to grab when needed. Remember, there are 3 main rows. As you move down, they just repeat themselves. The plank easily locks into place with the tap of a mallet and a tapping block. Now that the first 3 rows are finished, let's repeat the process. This is the start of row 4, a full plank like row 1. Remember, if the last plank of a row is salvageable, keep it. We can use it to start another row. Flip the plank, take the measurement, make the cut. Now, let's start row 5. It's just like row 2, half a plank. Before taking your measurements, flip the plank. This ensures the cut end aligns against the wall. To make sure all my planks stagger perfectly, I align it with its matching sister row above it. In this case, row 2. This may be the long way around, but my stagger is always accurate. Let's go make the cut. Let's measure for the last cut of row 5. I had to use a full plank for this one. Flip the plank. This is the tongue side of the plank. This is the groove side of the plank. Measure, then cut. We are cutting for row 5, which follows its sister row, row 2. Make sure everything is aligned. I like to mark a little note to self so I remember which part to cut and which part to keep. Did you get that? If not, that's okay. I'll show you. Let's go around to the other side. This is the tongue and this is the groove. Remember, we're making a cut, so flip the plank. We're first timers, so don't cut exactly as measured. Cut a little larger. That way, you can always go back in and cut more off if need be. Now we have tongue to tongue. Because both ends of this plank have been cut, the remainder is trash. Lift the plank and slide the tongue into the groove. This row is similar to row 3, the 1/4 inch cut. Line the spacer against the wall, slide the tongue into groove. Once the tongue and groove are aligned, we can go ahead and lock it into place. I don't have a cutting table, but these 2 chairs work just fine. I'm just doing the best with what I got. My planks are 22 mil, so I use the oscillating saw. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helps at least one person. If you like my content, be sure to subscribe and chat with me in the comments. I'm not gonna lie, it took me 2 days to finish this project, and by the time I got to the closet, I was a little lazy. I just said, screw the pattern, I'm done. Here's some bloopers on what's to come. Welcome to DIY Confessions. My name is Steph, and I created this space to document my not-so-cookie-cutter experiences when embarking on projects.
And the skin blurring effect is on high, so high.
In the next video, I challenged myself to clean and clear out an entire room.
Hey there. Hope I didn't scare you, but I need to clean up.